Oh. I was kind of yabbering on, and I was like, all of a sudden, oh man, I'm in first. Let's win. I know I was talking about how you can have 2 items. Oh yeah, and how items get dropped on the track. I don't like that, and especially in this game where the characters aren't actually holding the items visibly, and it kind of made sense for them to drop it when you got hit in Double Dash. I don't like that you lose items when you take damage in this game. It's like, why? But anyway, I guess that's a small complaint. I know that Mario Kart 7 brought in coins. We'll talk about that in a minute. Let's see, what else can we vote for? Mario Circuit, kind of good. Wario's Gold Mine's pretty good. Oh yeah, there's some pretty good ones there. Bowser's Castle. Oh, Bowser's Castle in this game is actually pretty good. And 64 Bowser's Castle is fun too. Waluigi Stadium's a good level. Yeah, Bowser's Castle. Did Wario Coliseum ever come back? I don't know. It might have. Wario Coliseum is one of my favorite tracks in Mario Kart history. It's actually so long that instead of having 3 laps, it only has 2. I always find that really funny. But anyway, let's see what we've got here. Is that the same one we just did? Darn it! I believe it is. That sucks, because this level, overall, I have to say that when they bring back... Oh, this might be a bit different, maybe? When they bring back the Game Boy Advance and, I forgot how to get the boost. And the Super Nintendo levels, they're not very exciting compared to the rest of the levels because they're always flat, right? I mean, yeah, you get a little bit of, a few small jumps here and there, but for the most part, they're just extremely flat, not very detailed, kind of boring levels. Because, I mean, that's the consoles that they were on, right? Yeah, you compare it to, like, Nintendo 64 or the GameCube or the Wii levels, yeah, they're definitely, or even the DS, they're not super exciting. So, I mean, I'm never usually a big fan when people choose them, because it's kind of like, this is not super exciting. Also, I kind of said that already. Anyway, we have 3 bananas here. I guess where it was 5 bananas in the Nintendo 64 version that you could put down, but I have no idea. I do like that you can kind of let them drag behind you, though, because this is kind of like the one time where you can have 2 items at once, where you have the bananas, and then you can kind of get another item, too. Although we're about to lose all of our bananas, thanks to the POW block. Even our other item, too, which I didn't even have a chance to see what it actually was. It is good to have the bananas dragging behind you, though, because it kind of acts like a shield, where if someone shoots a red shell at you, it will usually hit one of those bananas. So that's a good thing. Otherwise, the bananas are kind of useless in this game. I mean, I've run into my fair share of them, but they're still not, the best item to get when you're in a tight spot, I suppose. Anyway. Oh, wow, okay, we haven't gotten this yet. I think this is the first game for this item, because, Mario Kart, not Mario Kart, New Super Mario Brothers came out in 2006, and then this is 2008, so yeah, the Mega Mushroom is kind of funny. It's kind of like a star, but, like, you can, crush people with it. Which isn't really that great. I mean, I'd probably rather have a star, although you tend to get the Mega Mushroom when you're a bit higher up in position than you would normally get a star. I don't know. Although anyway, this track's annoying me, and I hate the fact that we had to do it twice. Oh man. Hey, let's see. Although, is it mirrored this time? I don't know. Actually, yeah, it is mirrored, isn't it? It is mirrored. What determines that, anyway? I don't remember choosing a CC. Huh. Although, anyway, also another good thing, yeah, is when you get the multi-shells, because they kind of circle you too, which again act as a shield, and you can also shoot them, and you can also get another item, although, man, where is everyone else? I'd really like to get rid of this. One strategy is to kind of slow down, and, kind of dump it off to the person behind you, but I'd much rather just kind of use that speed to my advantage, and then hopefully, no one catches up to me. But do it whichever way you prefer. But let us see here. What are we going to do? Oh, wow, okay, I'll pass you. I'm not going to complain about that. Also, wow, I actually might be lapping that person, so I'm not actually passing them at all. Maybe? I don't know. Oh. The music in this level's not bad, though, which has, it's like, it's one good thing it has going for it. Oh, that person got blown up just after the finish line. That is one thing about blue shells. Say, the first 2 people have finished, the shell will go after the next kind of person who hasn't finished. So that's why it went after the kind of 3rd place person there. But yeah. Oh man. And then we have to wait for everyone else to finish. There we go. Okay. Still got plus 56. As long as you keep coming up in, like, 3rd around this point. long as you keep beating people who have more points than you. That's kind of what matters. Also, the guests are people who are playing like second player. It's like when I used to say my friend Daniel would come over. We would play 2-player. So that kind of thing. Anyway, let's see. Let's do a few more races here. I'd like to see some tracks that aren't Bowser's Castle from the Game Boy Advance, if you don't mind. I mean, Bowser's Castle from the Wii version is actually really cool. I would like to see that. We have Claudia and Dax in this race, so come on! Good track. Wario's Gold Mine is good. Moonview Highway is good. What else we got? DK Summon is good. It's kind of the sequel to DK Mountain. Moo Moo Meadows from 64. Actually, no! Maybe that's not a remake. No, Moo Moo Farm is the 64 one. And Moo Moo Meadows is actually a new track. My bad. Alright, come on. One more track that's not Bowser's Castle from the Game Boy. And, oh wow, it's probably going to land on that one. It's probably going to be Bowser's Castle from the Game Boy. That would be the most ridiculous thing to ever happen. Okay, close enough. I don't like N64 Sugarland. Darn it! Why did that guy have to pick random? I mean, it's kind of silly when... How many races have we done now? And 2 of them have been doubles. And there's like 32 tracks, so that shouldn't happen in like 6 races. Ugh. Anyway, it's time for me to redeem myself, because I didn't do so well on this track last time. Actually, I might have made a good comeback. I think I did. I think I ended up coming in like 3rd. So I guess I didn't do too bad. Although now I'm in 1st, which means... Hit me with a blue shell, someone! You know you want to. Green shells take very good skill to aim. Well, I did hit that kind of penguin there. Take that. Okay. Oh yeah, so that guy has a star beside his name. Stars are like, starting with the Mario Kart DS, you could get rankings in the cups. And, if you got like a 1-star ranking on every single cup, you got a star beside your name online. And if you got a 2-star ranking, you get a 2-star beside your name. And if you had 3 stars, that was like the best you could possibly be. And yeah, that was a lot of fun to go for in the DS version. Although I never really bothered with it in the Wii version. It's kind of like, I don't feel like going through all that effort again. I'm pretty sure I have like over half of the stars in this game. At least over half of my cups or trophies are 1 stars, but I just don't feel like getting the rest of them. Especially since, you know, online isn't going to exist anymore anyway in the near future. So maybe I'll do it with Mario Kart 8. Mario Kart 8 looks fun. Again, I think it was this track last time I was talking about, like, you know, in adventure mode. I do like that the Koopa Kids are coming back. I would really like to see, you know, an adventure mode around that. Like, maybe, you know, 8 worlds to go through, and you have to race a Koopa Kid at the end of each one. Something like that would be really cool. I would really love to see some, you know, innovation, and not just, here's tracks, here's some, like, you know, some cups to do, and here's some time trials with, you know, some new characters. Like, I don't want to see that. I want something new, and not just the upside down stuff, which looks cool, but again, it's just, I want more than just the racing, which, I mean, I guess that's, like, if you really like racing games, obviously, you know, you're not going to have a problem with that, but racing isn't my favorite genre. Although, you know, when you have a racing spin-off with characters from a game that I like, also, I didn't even see he was there, so, or else I would have avoided him. Oh, darn it. I mean, it kind of does make it more fun, but I don't play many racing games outside of, you know, Mario Kart, Diddy Kong Racing, Crash Team Racing, things like that. I don't really play too much else in the racing sector. Also, we're not going to go around this time, because it doesn't seem to always do us too well. Yes, everybody. There you go. I also like how there's a bit of a delay there. Sometimes there's a bit of a lag online. Luckily, my internet seems to be doing quite well today. Although sometimes it does not do so well. You can ask Miles Luigi all about that. But yeah, today we're doing pretty good for internet anyway. Although second, come on. Wow, Bowser is really kicking everyone there. Claudia. Okay, so okay, past you. Man, bloopers were also introduced in Mario Kart DS, and it's something I really hate. Because, you know, it screws up your screen. Come on. No, please don't leave the star. Yeah! Okay. I ended up coming in 4th anyway. Yeah, that poor guy who got hit by a star, but I guess that's just the way Mario Kart works, and someone uses lightning. Okay, can we please get a track that is not a rehash of a track from the past, especially levels that I don't like? I mean, Sherbert Land is like okay, but it's not the greatest track. Overall, I'm not the biggest Mario 64 fan. Like, after Double Dash, it's like I never played 64 again. It's not like other games like GoldenEye, Mario Parties, Banjo-Tooie, where I'll go back and play them on the 64. I'll never ever, you know, have friends over and say, let's play Mario Kart 64. It just doesn't happen. We'll always play Double Dash. It's kind of like we'll never play Smash Brothers 64, but we'll always play, you know, Melee. We never play Brawl multiplayer. Although I haven't really had friends over since I got that mod. That's pretty cool. No, if it's GBA, no. Why do people keep voting? Look, it's like almost half of them are GBA Bowser's Castle 3. That was ridiculous. Wow, okay. I had a mini heart attack there. I'm going to be very upset if we had to do that for the third time. Well, there's probably people out there who argue it's the most like a real racetrack, and that's why we like it. Just like, you know, we like Final Destination because it's flat and there's no obstacles to impede us. But you know what? That's not how you play Nintendo games. Nintendo games are meant to have items. They're meant to have ridiculous level layouts, and they're meant to be fun. You know, so stop wrecking my fun, please. Anyway. Everyone's kind of together here, which is kind of funny. Also, yeah, this is a level from the DS Mario Kart, and I don't have any complaints from, you know, levels from that, because unlike the Game Boy Advance version, the DS was kind of 3D, and the levels were kind of detailed and kind of fun. Also, I completely had a question mark block behind me there. Why did that not break the shell? If you could stop beating me up, I would appreciate it. There is a secret to the right, which you can take if you have a mushroom or a star. Otherwise, it's kind of not beneficial to do it. Anyway, if we're gonna, if we're done getting beaten up here, I really wanted that item. Let's see what we can do. The 7th, not so great, but there's still lots of time to catch up. Just lap 1. A lot of people in this race do have stars, though, so I'm surprised that some of them aren't doing better. I'm actually kind of, I mean, stars, well, especially 1 star, it's not super difficult to get. That means you have to come in first in pretty much every single race and do it, you know, with a significant kind of distance ahead of you. Overall, it's not hard to get. I mean, if I wanted to put the effort into it, I could. Darn you, Toad! Whoa, there are a lot of people in this race, so therefore it's kind of, you know, screwing everything up. No, please, let me have an item, please. Thank you. There is a secret over here. Why am I doing this? Why am I doing this? Also, actually, how does this secret work? Oh, I did it wrong. You're supposed to kind of go to the dock over there, but whoops. This is what happens when Andrew tries to go for secrets. You know, it's not like Super Mario Bros. 3 where I have time to kind of try and do secrets. I could have used the mushrooms on that one, but there's also, you can see this ramp coming up here. You can use a mushroom to get to that. But I screwed it up. I have a lap, though, to catch up, as bad as I kind of am behind. Come on, Bullet Bill, don't fail me now. Don't follow the road, blast through those trees. What's wrong with you? Yes, thank you. I kind of know it's the final lap. If someone could use a blue shell and lightning and then like 3 more blue shells, that would be great. Mushrooms, gonna need a bit more than that if I want to catch up significantly. But yeah, basically never experiment with shortcuts when you're playing online, because it's kind of a stupid thing to do. That's a mushroom, very good. There we go. I have time, we're in 9th. We're almost in 8th? Yeah, man, how do I actually catch up? There's, like, you know, Skull Bowser. I don't even remember if I unlocked him. I don't remember why I would want to unlock him. No, don't hit me with a star, please. Aha! Take this, everyone! Oh, so close to, you know, making up some serious ground, but not quite. That's what happens when you screw around. I'll probably lose a few points from that. Yeah, I pulled off that shortcut wrong, unfortunately. Minus 49, oh well. We'll make it up next time when we get the level that I actually want. I mean, I guess I shouldn't complain too much considering I got Bowser's Castle, or Rainbow Road right off the bat, which is extremely lucky. Alright, maybe 1 or 2 more races to redeem myself after screwing that up so badly. But man, I almost did make up some really good ground at the end. Again, it's all a thing of luck, kind of. Alright. 8 people. Vote. Please. A good Bowser's Castle. No! Why is everyone voting for that? I don't understand the logic behind it, unless it's what I said. People like a basic level. But I mean, even it has obstacles. Okay, the bottom half is looking pretty good. Just avoid the top half. No! Why did you screw up my bottom half? Okay. 50-50 chance we're going to have something good here. I'm not going to complain because it's Rainbow Road, although at the same time, it is a level we've already done. And I'm really disappointed that I can't show off more levels online because they're not letting me. Oh well, anyway, it is time for redemption, so everyone, out of my way! This is not moving out of my way. Okay, if you want to fly off the edge, you guys go for it. Have a rotten day. Okay. First place, yeah! And yeah, I fell off the edge. I don't understand at all. Okay. I don't understand what just happened there. You were why? But I still got 111 points. Wow. Okay. How was I disconnected? My internet's just fine. I don't understand, although I got... Yeah, now at least we can say I came in first on Rainbow Road. I think we'll do one more race. And let's see. Search for opponents once again. Those guys were actually pretty good. I was enjoying beating them. Maybe Nintendo cut off the online thing early. And that was the last race that ever took place online. Wow. And that's all there is out there? Gomez and that guy from France. Wow, okay. Yeah, I guess this will probably be the last race. I have no idea what just happened there, although I do know that I got a crap ton of points. So complaints shall not be a thing you hear from me. Hopefully these guys have a better taste in levels. Please wait a moment. Yes, yes. Hurry it up. Alright. Hey, they're playing the Nintendo 64 Bowser's Castle, which isn't bad. I mean, it's kind of not... I mean, it's a good level. It is kind of flat. One thing I like about the the newer levels, especially DS and Wii, is they have lots of ramps and jumps and things. That didn't really become a thing until the GameCube Mario Kart. Also, wow, look at this, just 2 guys racing. We have to wait until they're done. You'll join the next race with 3 players. That's so low. Although this looks like the last lap based on the time in the top right there. We shall see. But yeah, I remember I rented Diddy Kong Racing, and then when I played Mario Kart, I always kind of looked for secrets in the levels, saying maybe there's something hidden, just like in Diddy Kong Racing, but unfortunately never happened. Which was a shame. I would really like to see this kind of something like that, like I said. So I hope that they do add something like that in Mario Kart 8, but we'll see. Also, I don't know what it is about numbering the 7 and 8s of things, like Windows 7, Windows 8, Mario Kart 7, Mario Kart 8. I find that kind of funny. Especially when you don't number things for so long, it's kind of annoying. Also, I did just remember at one point I was going to discuss coins in Mario Kart 7, which were kind of like bananas in Diddy Kong Racing, which when you collected them, they would make you go faster, and when you took damage, you would lose them, and you would kind of, you would want to have as many as you could. You would want to have, as many of them as you could, so that you could, go faster. So, can you even go backwards in this level? Like, am I going to be able to? Like, I don't understand. Is there, like, bots online or something that only know to choose this level? Can someone please explain to me why anybody likes this level? It's not that great. Like, oh man, I should have kept the bomb and blown that guy up. I don't know. Like, it just doesn't make any sense to me that... Yes! Ugh, no! Like, I don't understand why people keep choosing this level. It's really disappointing. Like, it has to be bots or something. It has to be. Like, I just don't get it otherwise. There's a million more interesting levels out there than this. And I still don't understand what's going on. Last try. One final try. And look, it's Bowser's Cat. Like, it makes no sense. It makes no sense. Like, I don't know why I keep getting disconnected. It has to be some kind of problem with Nintendo's servers, because my internet seems to be doing just fine. But wow, Who keeps picking this terrible level? I mean, it's not that bad to play once, but to get it 3 times, and now watch that they're doing it too? There's some kind of really crazy shenanigans going on here. And I just don't know what it is. I don't see why that level is chosen so much. I just don't get it. Like, why not another one of the Super Nintendo levels if you just want a flat level, right? So, like, it doesn't... I mean, the music is good, but there's like that doesn't make the level good. I don't know. I don't know. One final shot for the real Bowser's Castle. Maple Tree Way, good. Come on. Come on. Something good. That's gonna... I don't trust randoms. Yeah, okay, that guy knows what he's talking about. I guess we could do Mario Circuit. I don't want to... Like, no, not Sherbet Land, no. No. Like, again, just the Super Nintendo levels and the Game Boy Advance levels are just so boring in comparison to, like, you know, the newer ones. I mean, again, they're good to play once, but I would love to show off something that's not flat with blocks around the edge that stop you from, like, you know, going into the oblivion. Like, anyway, I guess this is probably going to be the final race because I just thought not having good luck. I just can't have good luck, apparently. Because, I mean, yeah, out of all the levels, I don't really understand, you know, people choosing the not-so-great ones. I mean, I guess if they're getting tired of the really good levels, it's like, man, I need a flat level to, you know, like, satisfy my thirst for something flat and not super exciting. I don't know otherwise. There's a boost at the end. Ooh, that's the most excitement this level gets, is the boost at the end before the finish line. Wow, okay, so Funky is in first, I think. Is that Funky? It might be Funky. Funky was a guy in this game, who I never unlocked, I don't think. Yeah, he is really ahead. So, I mean, that was one thing that happened in Mario Kart DS, was people got really good at snaking. And, you could, like, really be really cheap. Although, overall... yeah. It could also be the case where he is using some kind of, you know, cheat to help him out. Although, it's debatable. But he's going really fast. Like, look at that. Like, I don't know if that's just how Funky is. I'm not really sure, but he's... Like, you have to question when people really pull away from the pack like that. Just what the heck they're up to. Although, I mean, again, it could be done in the Mario... in the DS one with snaking. You could really get a kind of crazy advantage with that. All of that, and I'm only in 6th. It doesn't feel right. Although we shall see. What can we do with some items here? Hopefully get a little bit of space back? Man, if you don't want to veer, like, completely off the track, Mario, I'd appreciate it. Fourth? Huh! Plus 17. I'd really like a good track for the final thing to finish off this video, but no one seems to want to let me pick a good track. One more. One final thing. And then we'll call it a day, because, I don't know, it just seems like we're just getting the same tracks, we're disconnecting, and things aren't going so well. And this is why Mario Kart Wii needs to die. So don't forget, May 20th is when everything goes. So don't forget to play as much online as you can before then. Download all of your Professor Layton weekly puzzles, because after that, they'll never be downloadable again. You know, you'll be forever without your daily puzzles, or your weekly puzzles. Daily puzzles didn't start until the 5th game. Okay, we have some good ones here. We actually have some good ones here. I'm not going to complain about that. Although, of course, they would go to the random one. This is better than Rainbow Road again. As much as I love Rainbow Road, something a bit different is always good. But yes, this was from the DS one. And overall, Peach Gardens is kind of fun, so we won't complain. There's chomps all over the place who are going to, like, kill people, and it's gonna be great. Okay, so let's get in that. Oh, that guy, wow, Nar has 3 stars. Now we really need to beat him down. The flowers usually slow you down. Oh, I almost caught up to them. Although, usually, you know, with something like that that helps you go faster, it's not too much of an issue. Well, actually, a lot of people in this race have 3 stars. I guess those are like the only people who are still online these days, the people who are actually good at this game. No, thank you. You can avoid things, although you have to be really precise. Also, please don't shoot me down, please. Okay, we need some good items here. Let's do it. I guess that will have to do. I mean, the bullet bill feels really cheap, but it's like I'm not even playing. It's almost like using, you know, like Luigi in New Super Mario Brothers to beat the level for you. That's how the bullet bill kind of feels. Really, it's time to, you know, go and do something else. But let's see. What can we do here? Now, see, the flowers are... I was going to be like, do they really slow you down that much? But yes, they do. Okay. I'll never forget the time I played Super Mario Kart 64 on a Video and Arcade Top 10. A game show where you went on and played video games and competed for prizes. And I played Mario Kart 64 the very first time I ever went on, and I kind of panicked and accidentally went through the grass. Because I'm like, oh man, maybe it will help, but no, it doesn't help. I didn't win that time, although I did go on again and I played Luigi's Mansion and I completely smoked everyone. So I guess that will be a kind of takeaway from this story, is that Andrew is good when he plays games that he's really good at. I'm good at Mario Kart 64, I was just nervous. I used to be the most nervous person ever. You would never believe it. If you went back and looked at me in grade school, I'm nothing like I was. I was like the shyest guy. Okay, anyway, we can cheat like heck, so let's do it. Okay, this is not, that's pretty good. That's actually really good. Oh, I'm in first? I'm shooting items. I thought I was in second. Okay, if I can finish this in first, that would be the greatest. No. Forget you. Forget you. I don't know how I flew like halfway across the thing with that. Yes, come on, shoot you down. Shoot you down. Go. No! And that is the story of Mario Kart, everybody! That's the story of how Mario Kart was born! Good night, everyone.